what is about to unfold. And of course, if you're looking for a great place to eat, got to take care of that brand, the Willows, on your way down Route 68 to Midland Avenue to the Lincoln Park School of Performing Arts. Look, I've had family that have attended here. I've had friends that have attended here. I know so many people that have worked here and are working here now. This is truly the best ticket in town. And this is Jennifer Burba. She's the choreographer. She makes it all happen. And it's that season, and the reason, the Nutcracker. And she's also going to join me on my radio show, 7 a.m. before the curtain comes up on Saturday. They've got a matinee show, 1 in the evening. This is going to be a big weekend, but I'm going to impress her a little bit because I've been a fan of ballet forever. The Pittsburgh Ballet, love the Cultural District, love the symphony, love the opera, and you have it all right here in Beaver County. Second to none. Please come down and enjoy the Nutcracker. And we've got something really exciting to talk about, what's going to be happening in the spring in just a little bit. So let me dazzle you with my knowledge on the way down here. So I didn't realize 1892 was when this thing first debuted. Russia, the ballet, didn't do real well, but then when the Russian Revolution took place and a lot of those incredibly talented ballet artists decided to leave Russia, Mother Russia, they brought it here. And as they say, the rest is history. And we all know about the Mouse King and the famous dance. But when you think of Germany and Christmas and those Nutcracker dolls, and it just all goes together. But to think that this has been going on for centuries, it's amazing, isn't it?
It really is amazing. I mean, it's such a holiday tradition. And no matter if you like ballet or dancing or even understand the show being told without words, it still just brings such joy to everyone's heart, and it gets them in the spirit. We ran this show also last weekend, and I can't say how many people were like, I'm just now ready for the holidays. I feel like, family, and I'm ready to celebrate with everybody. And so we're so excited to be running this 2 weekends, and you have one more chance to see it this weekend for our 4 shows that will be running.
Yeah, tell them when the shows are going to be.
Yeah, so the shows are going to be Friday at 7:30, Saturday 2 shows at 2 and 7:30, and Sunday a 2 o'clock matinee.
Let's talk about those who study ballet, and if they're fortunate enough to make it to a group, or yes, somebody like the Pittsburgh Ballet, which I was reading an incredible article not too long ago, only a chosen few. I mean, so you have to be willing to succeed and to try again. And if the pirouette doesn't work, you got to go back to the drawing board. It's really tough to find a place with any ensemble, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, dance is an art that, is performed live. And so there can be failure. So how are you going to bounce back from that failure and be able to still shine and make the audience enjoy you, and just brush that aside and continue going and working for what you love and your goal as a dancer?
The most incredible athletes I've ever been around. I have covered many of them, but I consider these who dance ballet as athletes could ever be. To me, what you have to overcome physically and be able to maintain and live in the moment, and everything that's happening outside of that stage, you have to leave there. It takes a great deal of dedication and concentration, doesn't it? Yeah,
it really does. It's a mental game, but it's one that we love.
So tell me about you a little bit. So how did you evolve to where you're here, choreographer at this great place that is Lincoln Park?
Yeah, well, I started dance growing up in Newcastle, Pennsylvania at Newcastle Regional Ballet Company. Went on to Slippery Rock University, where I studied elementary education in dance. And I was so blessed that as soon as I wanted to teach dance in an educational setting, and as soon as I graduated, this place was starting to be built. So I have been here since 2006, when we were just cinder blocks before this building was even here. And I have had an honor to be working here for 18 years, both as the director of dance at the charter school and doing many productions with the center.
So let's talk about, obviously, the set design, what goes behind the curtain, the magic, and explain about maybe future students, maybe some parents watching or students themselves who are thinking, I just want to sing and dance. And sadly, what's happened in brick and mortar public schools, because of financial situations, a lot of these wonderful opportunities have been taken away. So that's why many young people from around the country are leaning into Lincoln Park. But talk about the opportunity that lies here at Lincoln Park.
Yeah, so at Lincoln Park, to be able to get your arts, you're able to come here and use your craft every single day and really develop your education. And then the center provides such a wonderful opportunity of all these productions that these students at the charter school, right in their backyard, get to come and perform and audition for these wonderful shows that have gorgeous sets like the one behind us, which is Gift of the Magi. That is also running this weekend at the same times as the Nutcracker. So there's still tickets available for that as well. But the opportunities that lie right in this building are like none other. And I wish I had that growing up.
Absolutely.
I really do.
All right. Now, before we go, I promise springtime, it's going to get even better because they've got something they're really proud of and they're working hard at getting ready to go. Lights, camera, action. And we're going to tell you about it right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we have the ballet, Tom Sawyer, that will be happening in February 20th through the 23rd. We're super excited for it. If you love the Nutcracker, you're going to love Tom Sawyer. We have a live orchestra, and those auditions actually happen tonight. So we're excited to jump right into it and get it started and running.
All right, before we go, Nutcracker this weekend, I just have to say, big fan of Andy Warhol. And anytime I think of the Nutcracker, I think of one of those dreams that you're still trying to figure out years after you had it. It's got a whimsical thing to it. It's got an Alice in Wonderland type of thing to it. And it just is one of those 15-minute of fame Andy Warhol, paintings that he did with Campbell Soup and Marilyn Monroe. Why is this play just so captivating, but still I haven't totally just figured out exactly what the Mouse King's all about?
Right. I don't think anyone has. Everyone always questions, what's that Mouse King and what's he doing there? I like to tell the story. Everything that happens in the party scene comes through in her dream. So we have a puppet show and there's a mouse and he's fighting this prince. And then that's when the Nutcracker grows up and then she dreams of this mouse because everything she saw in the party scene, she's now seeing in her dream in some way, whether it's the candy on the tree or the candy on the table. Everything that's incorporated in the party scene is in her dream.
I think that anybody who has any kind of creativity in their bones, and obviously being an entertainer and broadcasting forever and just always daring to dream, I think all of us have those dreams when we look back at our childhood of the stuffed animal that comes to life, something that we've, kept with us throughout our adolescence, that as we become adults, like Toy Story.
Yes.
So it's a great, great opportunity to dare to dream and be a kid again. Start this tradition with your family. I know my daughter and others have done it, and I truly think you're going to absolutely love, and you're going to want to do it time and time again coming to Lincoln Park. So one more time, Nutcracker this weekend. She's on the radio with me to Saturday morning at 7 a.m. But right now, I want you to get ready because this is the final weekend of the Nutcracker at the Lincoln Park School of Performing Arts. Go ahead.
Yes, the final weekend. So please come down and enjoy this wonderful holiday tradition before the holiday does arrive right before our eyes. Thank you.
There you go. She did a great job on the fly. Way to go, Jennifer. All right. Have yourself a great rest of your day. I'm going to be back here later to talk basketball with Mike Boriski. They're going to be a part of the Pittsburgh Holiday Hoops Classic that we're going to have beginning at 1 o'clock right after the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show with me Sunday on KDKA, Lincoln Park School of Performing Arts, where the stars are unfolding in front of your very eyes. Have a great day, everybody.